Really weird stuff. That's very weird.
Really Weird Stuff is a holistic Twin Peaks podcast. That means we discuss each episode within the context of the series as a whole. In other words, spoilers abound. Welcome to Really Weird Stuff, episode 16, wherein we will discuss Twin Peaks Season 2, Episode 8, Drive with the Dead Girl. I'm Jessica Baxter.
I'm Annie Malone.
And joining us to talk about this episode is a special guest. He's back. It's Chris Brugos.
Oh, yeah. Hey, everyone.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Can you believe I got Chris Brugos again?
Whoa, what a get.
He was sitting right next to us while we watched the episode, and we got him.
That's how we got him.
So anyways, this episode, Drive with the Dead Girl, was written by Scott Frost. Do y'all recognize that surname?
Related?
Brother to Mark Frost, and therefore son to Warren Frost, a.k.a. Doc Hayward, the ubiquitous...
The phlebotomist.
The ubiquitous, multi-talented, dilettante.
Co-invest interrogator, jack of all trades.
Oh my God. We'll get there. And directed by one Caleb Deschanel. It originally aired November 17th, 1990. Oh, also Scott Frost wrote one of the auxiliary materials, the autobiography of FBI Special Agent Dale Cooper.
Oh.
My Life, My Tapes.
Oh, wow.
I haven't read it.
It doesn't sound good. My initial reaction is not.
It's not going to be probably a lot of good cannon fodder.
No.
And by cannon fodder, I mean... I didn't realize. Anyways.
That's not what
That's not what that means. Woo! Piper Laurie's back in the opening credits. They're not pretending that she's Fumio Yamaguchi, a fake actor anymore. So that's fun. Well, let's just get into this episode. It opens on a sort of previously on Twin Peaks style, where they're like sort of a surreal flashback to the night before, screaming, "Please help me, spooky Badalamenti," just in case you could possibly forget what happened to Maddy the night before.
No, it's been a week for us.
Oh, for a week. Yes.
when we're viewing in 1990.
Yeah. And I forgot to look at the air dates because this was when it was like often 2 weeks apart. I just remember
this was
that
1 week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The
next one is 2 weeks.
Yes.
I just remember every time at the end of the show, there's show like scenes from next week, and it would say in 2 weeks. I'm like, what? You're doing to the show.
Or sometimes it'd be like even more nebulous than that, like when our series returns, or for Christmas, or maybe
I feel like there was a
there's
stretch
some holidays
right
where they'd be
holidays.
like, we're just off for a couple months and then we'll be back. Yeah, they don't really do TV like that anymore. I guess they did that for Game of Thrones, though.
No, yeah, they took a long break
It'd
between
like,
two halves
of the
first
half of
eighth
the
season.
and then 6 months later is the second half. I'm like, why? It's good that they don't do that anymore, really. It's annoying. Mm-hmm. Stop doing that. So then there's a tree transition to the morning where we see the Palmer house again, and then it cuts to the inside. I think Caleb Deschanel likes a lot of movement in his camera work. He gets that from David, I think, or at least it flows well with David's moving camera style. So we start with the close-up of 2 framed photos of Laura. One is the homecoming photo, and then the other is her about 5 years old. And then it pulls out to reveal more photos, and then we hear the sound of golf balls being hit. And then we see golf balls and tees everywhere. It's a mess. Yeah. It's a nice, fun mess. And it turns out Leland is driving balls in his living room.
Yeah.
He's chipping. Yeah, he's practicing a short game.
It's a chip. Oh, I thought it'd be a drive, because Drive with the Dead Girl.
It's a chip shot.
Shit.
Yeah, this is not the titular drive with a dead girl.
It's chip-shotting with a dead girl at the moment. All right, well, thank you for having the golf lingo.
That's why I'm here. That's why you invited me on.
I guess so. Our golf expert. Not something that one would normally do in their living room, though.
Well, he's practicing his short game, so, I mean, it seems a little strange to be hitting that many balls in your living room. Leland's acting a little weird.
That's weird.
He's acting pretty strange. It starts out right here.
Says he just got those clubs.
Right.
A little present for himself from Bob, I guess. Because Bob is the one that is so excited about this. Mm-hmm. Leland is looking very neat indeed.
Very neat. Very straight
crisp.
tie.
Yes.
I could see Bob enjoying golf, but I think he would be more of a croquet kind of guy. Like, I think Bob would really love playing.
Mallet.
Yeah, he likes the mallet and, like, whacking a ball. And you get to do that thing where you knock other people's balls around.
Yeah. It seems like he would use that every time. He would send his opponents
right into the bushes.
Mm-hmm.
Or into the road. But for country club sports, I mean, tennis doesn't seem like
He's
Bob's.
trying to work within Leland's
the
realm of
trying to fit in.
believability with Leland. It's interesting, though, that his Leland cosplay is this neat businessman when the real Bob is kind of a slovenly truck driver looking guy.
Dirty.
Filthy. Gray on gray hair. Leland's got the salon job gray. He's always fixing that tie and best suits.
Like putting on a costume.
Yeah.
He's like, this is what a businessman does. He sings karaoke in the bar.
Yeah.
Dances with a golf club.
I do think that Bob genuinely loves show tunes, though. Because when he's by himself, he's singing Oklahoma.
Also, I think, like, Leland probably, when he's regular Leland, I think he likes to sing.
Yeah. I really do think they have that in common. I think Bob and Leland are, like, really, really bonding over their love of musicals. Yeah, musicals and big band music, the Glenn Miller Night.
Leland,
Yes, dear.
remember to sign us up for Glenn Miller Night at the club.
Don't worry, dear. I won't forget.
Such Leland bait, of course not.
Yeah, but before that, there's a knock on the door, and it's Donna and James, and they came to say goodbye to Maddy, but they're too late.
Too late.
They don't know how late they are.
She's gone.
She thought that you were coming over last night.
Did she say anything?
Well, I would have to say that she was a little bit disappointed.
Leland doesn't tell
Disappointed
them.
sure is an understatement of how Maddy was feeling last night. She was very disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
I sort of love Leland for saying that. It's so mean for no reason.
It's so mean.
It's like, I want you to feel bad about it.
He's being such a dick. Especially since I'm sure he knows that eventually they'll, like, find out she was murdered.
I assume, yeah.
So he's like, let's lay some guilt seeds.
Said,
This
no,
is great.
it's such chaos to do that. Like, why?
He's having the best time.
He just wants them to feel bad.
He's having the best time being a horrible, horrible person,
Yeah.
undercover.
Yeah, I think murdering Maddy really got him going. He's jazzed right now.
Yeah.
Totally. Jazzed. It's a great way of putting it. Sarah's kind of still groggy from the night before, it seems. And then he adjusts his tie in the mirror. Bob stares back. Gives us a nice little sideways kind of smile. It's a new look from Bob. It's not the big grin. Little Corey Haim, little sideways grin.
You know, like Corey Haim.
Yeah. Don't you know what I'm talking about?
I never got the Haim thing.
But you saw him, and he, like, did it all the time in his movies.
What do you mean?
Like this. More like this, wait. I can't do it because I'm not a cute little boy or a Bob. But, you know.
It's great radio, though. Let's all do sideways smiles for the audience.
I feel like I naturally have a crooked one, which is why I don't like to smile open mouth in pictures.
Oh.
So I was like, when you did that, I feel like that's what I do.
Really? Okay.
Don't look at me right now.
They can't see you. Don't worry.
Okay. I know, but she was.
Don't look at me. Where are we? Okay, so Leland packs his golf club into his golf bag, which is filled with Maddy's body.
What?
Wow, how did he get her in that tiny bag? It also seems like it doesn't weigh much at all.
Yeah, she's pretty light, or he's really strong, and he must have chopped her up a little bit.
I don't think he did, though, because in the end, when they pull her out of the river, it looks like a whole body.
Yeah. I guess he just bent her arms back sometimes.
Sometimes her whole body bends in all kinds of ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, he must have folded her up right away. That's the only way he could have done that. He just folded her right up.
And put her in the bag.
Stuffed her in the bag. Ooh, it's bad. Wrapped her. He was planning it. He had the plastic laid out.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this was a modern show, they would have, like, gone to the hardware store and figured out who bought plastic.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Somebody bought plastic. They could just, like, track down the receipts.
You might have plastic already.
Still?
You get a lot.
He bought a lot.
We have a roll of painter's plastic in our garage that we've had for, like, 20 years.
That's a good point.
We still have lots of it left. He just bought that one roll a long time ago when he first started killing people, and he's just been using it ever since.
How long has he been killing people as Leland?
Well, definitely the first murder we know about is Teresa Banks, which was a year ago.
And he was Leland when he killed Teresa Banks. That was
Yes.
in Missouri or something?
No,
No,
it was just
Portland, right?
It was like the next town over. It wasn't very far away.
Montana? I thought it was Montana.
I thought it was
No.
Portland. Wait, isn't there someone in Portland?
I think that's just where they meet in Fire Walk with Me.
Right.
Like, I think they just meet at the Portland airport for Lil.
I don't know.
Ah, fuck. We're doing a bad job.
Is Teresa Banks at the fat something trailer
She
park?
lives at the Fat Trout. But
The Fat Trout, right.
But that didn't moved. That was like the original location of Fat Trout is not
The old...
in Twin Peaks. Where Carl moves the whole
He moves the Fat Trout trailer
back to Twin
park.
Peaks because he grew up in Twin Peaks.
Okay. So now Fat Trout is in Twin Peaks, but before I thought it was in Montana.
Her body was found in Wind River. She's from Tacoma. In Deer Meadow. That's where...
Deer Meadow, Washington? Oregon?
Washington.
Oh.
And then Leland killed her at the Red Diamond City Motel in Red Diamond City, Washington.
All right.
So I don't think either of those places are real places.
Right,
Anyway,
you're cutting all this.
we started talking about this because...
We want to know how many
All right.
How many people Leland killed?
Leland has killed.
And Wendy bought his plastic.
It would have been a year ago, probably.
Also,
Yeah.
I feel like in the hardware store would have ended up a dead end because there's so much plastic at Leo's house, and he's already like the red herring anyway. It would have just been something that brought us to Leo because I'm sure he's
Right,
buying
I know.
plastic.
that guy.
Oh yeah, right. He's plastic on his walls.
Yeah.
I mean, they never really do any traditional detective work. It's,
Not much.
It's
yeah.
like
Yeah, they do a little bit,
impossible
but
forensics from Albert, and then magic. That's pretty much it.
And then, like,
And then,
shitty
like-
forensics from John
Yeah.
Hayward that go nowhere.
And then believing in crazy coincidences are not coincidences. That whole like thing with the bird and the veterinarian's name. That,
Oh, right. And Bob
like,
Lydecker.
Bob, yeah, none
Yeah.
of that makes any sense in terms of like following up on leads.
Well, it led them to Mike. It's true that they're bumbling into... they're bumbling their
Yeah.
way through this
Yeah.
investigation using Coop's psychic powers that he doesn't fully seem to understand,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately. That's really on display in this episode, actually. He's following his psychic instincts,
Right.
but they're not quite good enough to get him ahead of the
Mm-hmm.
murderer.
I can imagine a world where this show where they did go to a hardware store, figured out who bought some plastic, and it was Leo, and that's how we got introduced to Leo as a suspect. And there's a lot of evidence against Leo.
Right.
I mean, Leo's
Obviously.
definitely doing shady shit all the time.
Right.
It
Right.
seems like half the things they investigate will lead them back to Leo. Even though he didn't actually murder her. He murdered other people, but not her.
Everyone here has killed a guy.
Who among us hasn't killed a guy? That's kind of
You're
true.
either a Leo or you're a Bobby.
So Leland puts the bag in the trunk of his convertible that we've never seen before. Do you know what kind of car that is? I missed it.
I was not able to see. I think they kind of changed the car's make for some reason.
Oh,
'Cause-
really? Midway through the episode?
No, I mean like they made a different kind of car that doesn't exist.
Oh.
I did notice the letters on the back of the car, and it was not a kind of car.
Okay. According to the internet, it says it's a 1975 Chevy Caprice. Does that sound like a car that you've heard of?
Yeah, I've heard of a Chevy Caprice.
Okay. That says that that's what it is.
But that's not.
But that's not what it said on
But it's not what it says on the
Okay,
car. Like
okay.
I, for
They
whatever.
build a car.
Yeah.
They
They didn't invent a new kind of car.
They took an... Okay.
Just like they changed Jack Daniels to A.K. Daniels.
Oh, right.
They
yeah,
didn't.
Yeah.
I guess they weren't getting any money from Chevy, so they didn't want to put Chevy
Okay.
front and center. But they did put Ford because their sheriff's car was.
Yeah, they're not going to do that to every car. That's annoying. That'd be dumb. Because it's like you're not illegal to use products in movies. It's just that like you won't get money.
Right.
Unless
Sometimes they
you
just don't want to do.
infringement.
They don't want to do product placement of some kinds of things.
Okay.
What they have against Chevy,
Yeah,
because
interesting. I don't
they
know.
didn't mind putting Ford on screen, but they didn't want to put Chevy on screen.
Yeah, it's probably just some dumb like.
It's a cool
thing
car. I
with,
like that kind of car.
ABC. Maybe they have like deals with people about what they won't show as much as what they will.
I can see them not wanting to advertise Jack Daniels, just like they don't want to advertise for an
Yeah.
alcohol.
Yeah.
Or cigarettes. Like, no one ever has a real pack of cigarettes in a movie.
That's true.
They're always smoking some sort of fake brand.
Yeah, that's very true. Unless it's written in like Chesterfield.
Which is interesting, because Tarantino always has Red Apples as his fake cigarette brand.
Fake brand.
But in that one scene, he wanted Chesterfields. Dennis Hopper wouldn't smoke Red Apple cigarettes.
What are you talking about? The Chesterfields.
Oh, in True
Chesterfield
Romance.
In True Romance, that's like a real European cigarette brand. It's
Yeah,
never
no.
been available in the United States.
I just remember because they're in Stranger Than Paradise.
Oh, okay.
I don't
In
remember.
True Romance,
Wait.
Dennis Hopper and Christopher Walken scene together.
Christopher Walken
Yeah,
offers him.
He's going to kill him, but he's
Well,
trying to
that's
get
not a
information out of him
Tarantino
first.
Movie, really.
He wrote it.
No, I know, but like
He definitely wrote that scene.
I know he wrote that movie and all that, but you know,
Good
like,
point.
that's a whole different thing of like I'm not gonna be smoking Red Apple and Tony's got.
Good point.
Well, anyway.
All right, sorry. Let's. We're so such.
One more thing I want to say about this car is that the license plate reads 710 YEP.
Yeah, that was interesting.
YEP.
Yep.
I don't know. It's just really funny. And then they made up a fake slogan for
Oh, yeah.
Washington, the Timber State.
Timber State.
Yeah. No, we're
It's not the Timber
Evergreen.
State.
Evergreen.
Yeah, the Evergreen State. I don't know why they did that. but
Yeah.
Yeah, that weird. It's weird.
at the police station, Ben is in jail trying to
Yeah.
maintain some semblance of hygiene and becoming
Yeah.
very frustrated that he cannot have his usual standards.
Yeah, Ben is not happy. I like to see him so flustered.
I wonder if he's like a little bit of a germphobe.
It
'Cause
seemed
he's
like it, yeah.
not touching anything with his hands.
He's literally
like-
washing the bars.
Yeah, he's cleaning the bars. He touches everything with a paper towel in his hand. Even Jerry, when Jerry comes in, he hugs him and he's like holding the paper towel, and then Jerry kind of looks at it all weird.
Right.
And Jerry is there because Ben's usual lawyer is Leland, who is currently suspected of murder
Also
himself.
charged with murder.
Yes.
For the murder that he actually did, though. I mean, that's...
Yeah. He confessed to it. He hasn't been convicted yet, but he's awaiting
Right,
trial.
but I mean, a lot of guys have murdered people, and no correct person has been arrested except for Leland.
Yeah, that's true. And he's not in jail currently. So
Bang up job.
he's been out of jail and already murdered someone else. Oh Lord. Jerry says you look terrible. He does. He looks
Yeah.
really bad. His suit is all askew. And then Jerry asks if he killed Laura, and he does not know. He truly doesn't. Jerry doesn't know when he
Yeah.
asks that. I like his delivery on that because it's like, yeah, you definitely could have. But
Right.
did you?
Did you kill her?
Jerry, for God's sake.
Sorry, you're right. Last thing a good defense attorney needs to know is the truth.
Right. I mean, I feel like he's like, what are we working with here? You
It's
know?
a really good
I'm
se-
really
it's a really
gonna be
good
your
scene.
Lawyer, like,
Yeah.
I gotta know what direction are we coming from?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It is a fun scene, actually. It's an unusually fun scene with Ben and Jerry. Usually they're kind of tedious.
Right.
Oh, I love their
I think you
shenanigans.
like it.
I'm always a big fan of Ben and Jerry together.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Ben and Jerry.
No food going on in this
There's no
this
food,
this scene.
yeah,
It's
they
too
do.
bad.
Smoking
One
instead.
pipe and one cigar.
That pipe and the cigar, yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't bring any snacks. It seems like he
Yeah.
would have.
He came
Especially-
apparently right from the airport or
Right
something.
from
Like
Japan.
Right
he
from
had the
Japan.
little flag in his
He's got a-
pocket to
he's
remind
got a
us.
Flag.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah. But no, like, special Kit Kats or anything.
Yeah, it's a real miss. Like, he should have brought some really good food back from Japan.
Yeah, Scott Frost. Did you forget
Yeah.
a defining
That's
factor
Jerry's
about Jerry
thing.
Horn?
Maybe they thought about it and they're like, I don't know, sushi probably wouldn't hold up.
Right.
So what are we gonna
Do
bring?
some research. There's hella treats.
Yeah,
Hella
Yeah.
Japanese treats.
Japanese
Do
treats.
a
Fish cake
tiniest bit
thing
of
or
research
something.
instead of just
Oh, yeah.
limited knowledge of Japan.
I know. I can definitely already see it. Like Jerry
Yeah.
going on and on about some sort of bag of crazy treats. He'd be into it.
Like, literally, our friend's sister came back from Japan with a suitcase full of snacks.
Oh, yum.
Like, one whole suitcase just for snacks. So, yeah, they know how to snack in Japan. That would not have missed Jerry's attention, I don't think. Anyway, they talk about his alibi. It's not a good one.
Okay, so where are we saying you were on the night Laura died?
I was with Catherine.
It's not a good choice.
It happens to be the truth.
That's
No,
not a
he
good
was
choice.
with
I
Catherine.
You're right, I like that.
It's like, well, it's the truth.
He was with Catherine.
She's dead now, right?
That's what we think. I also like his line, the last thing a good attorney needs to know is the truth. I think that's very funny. Very in character. It's just it's a good line. And then Jerry gets distracted by the bunk beds.
I love this little detail.
So strange.
Me on the top bunk and you on the bottom bunk. Louise Dombrowski dancing on the hook rug with a flashlight.
I kind of
Very
like it when they
funny, yeah.
reminisce about their childhood.
Mm-hmm.
When I watched it, I was not expecting the actual flashback. I'm like, this is so strange.
And it's long.
I remember
like
it. I always remember seeing that flashback the first time I saw this.
Wow, no, I did not remember that.
It's really long. They make you notice it.
Yeah, she's really dancing on that rug for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
And they're just like a rapt audience. They are like, keep going.
Those two bespectacled nerds in their sweater vests.
yeah, it's a real sexual awakening for them.
Yeah, it is. And I find it interesting, too, that Louise Dombrowski is this young lady's name. She's their babysitter, and she looks a lot like Audrey.
Yeah.
Yep. I was wondering if it actually was Sherilyn Fenn, but
It's not.
It's not. It's a different
It
actress.
is a person of note. Emily Fincher, sister to one David Fincher.
Well, a
A
lot
lot
of
of siblings going on. A motif, an accidental motif.
Siblings
is like
and
siblings.
parents, since it's a
Yes.
Deschanel joint.
Right. Relatives. It's a real family affair.
Yeah.
It's a Hollywood royalty
Hollywood.
deal.
Royalty.
Royalty. The Finchers, the Deschanels, the Frosts.
Hollywood royalty.
The Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, if you will, of Hollywood. I won't say who's who, because we all know. And then I also like the line,
Lord, what's become of us?
they were once these innocent little boys who just wanted to watch a pretty girl play with a flashlight, and now all kinds of shit's going on.
Yeah.
I feel like that dancing with the flashlight thing was something that Lynch wrote in because he thought that would look cool. Like he had a vision of that, you know?
You think that might have been his idea, sneakily?
It seems like something, this is a cool vision. I want it to be in here somewhere.
Yeah. It is shot in a pretty Lynchian way.
Hmm. How is that shot? It's not slow motion, but it's like overcranked or I don't know. There's some word
Yeah.
for how that is shot, so it's like
a
jumpy.
different frame rate gives it a dreamlike quality. And then there's like no light. The only lighting in the scene is from behind the hallway and the flashlight.
Right.
And that is a big Lynch thing, is just using light in the scene and not artificial light. And you can't see her face at all. It does feel like he had a hand in this. Unless Caleb Deschanel is just very well studied. And then also Mark Frost seems to speak Lynch pretty fluently, but that's an interesting thing about television, is that the showrunners will never fully discuss how much they are involved in episodes they don't have their names on, but they're basically like, we'll let you have this fun.
Yeah. That seems to be, for the most part, the showrunners don't take writing credits. Except for Matthew Weiner. He seems to always take the writing credit.
He's like, I want the fucking credit.
I think that was his policy. Like, if he did anything on the script, he took the writing credit. Or at least a co-credit. But Lynch doesn't do that. But that is a very Lynchian scene. Either he had a dream, or whoever he comes up with his ideas, that was definitely a Lynch idea, in my mind.
It seems like it. Also the way the flashlight, when it cuts to the boys, the flashlight of their faces,
Right.
that's how they're lit. I really like that too,
Yeah.
because it adds to the wonderment of, their faces.
Yeah.
Good casting on those little boys. I don't know who those kids were, but
Probably some sort of
Frost.
Hollywood royalty.
somebody from us or somebody Fincher.
Spielberg's, Barrymore's, Olivier's.
At the police station, Lucy's finally returned to work, but for some reason her sister Gwen and Gwen's baby, Carl.
Carl, what a name for a baby. I love when a baby has like a grown-up name, and it's just like, I mean, you should.
I mean, yeah, every
You're
Carl
grown
has
up.
once a baby.
Right, you're a grown-up for most of your life, so you should give a baby a grown-up name, but
Yeah.
it's funny. In daycare, once I had a baby named Ron. My God, did I love that kid, Ron.
Ron.
Not even like
Ronnie.
just straight up Ron.
And he had like such a stoic demeanor, and we had a bouncy house, so it's not like, this is Ron loving the bouncy house. It's just like, he was like, no. I mean, he was a good Ron for a baby.
They saw that baby's face and they were like, Ron.
Yeah.
That's our Ron.
Does Carl make any appearances in The Return?
I don't think so.
He'd be about 25.
Yeah, not that I'm aware of. The only Carl is Carl Rod, the Harry Stand. But there are a lot of dual names.
Exactly,
So maybe
yeah.
we can decide later when we're watching
Who-
The Return if we see anybody that we might think is Carl. Baby Carl. Maybe he's hung out with Wally Brando.
I mean,
They'd be about the
they're
same age. They're cousins.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe they're identical cousins.
that thing that really exists. I mean, no way did baby Carl, he does not grow up to look like Michael Cera, no. I got a good look at that baby.
Oh, yeah? Is that a skill of yours? You can look at a baby and know what they're going to look like?
In no way.
Age it up.
Age the face.
No, wait a minute. You didn't let me finish. My skill is that I can tell whether they will look like Michael Cera.
That's very specific.
That's how you were going.
There's only one baby I'm going to
This
say.
only went off once in my life. It was when I saw baby Michael Cera. And you're like, ding, ding, ding. I'm getting the
Got
sense.
I'm batting 1,000 on my Michael Cera baby challenge.
The Michael Cera baby challenge.
But bang up job casting Lucy's sister.
Yes.
And she talks, and she's so much like her.
This is actress Kathleen Wilhoit.
That sounds familiar.
And she was just all over the place in the 90s. She guest starred on all kinds of TV shows. Can't remember any off the top of my head, but look her up on IMDb, and I'm sure you'll have seen something she was in.
I've definitely seen her and stuff.
Yeah. They meet Hawk, and
You
she...
mean Eagle Eye?
Oh, you must be that native person I've heard so much about. Eagle Eye.
Hawk. Sister,
God, how you must hate us white people after all we've done to you.
some of my best friends are white people.
That native person I've heard so much about.
You must hate white people.
Yeah.
It's funny how because then the thing she says later, like, she's like someone now, like the parody, like the triggered meme lady, like,
Yeah.
it's funny.
She's like problematically woke.
She's like
lady.
the super white feminist satire. You know?
It is interesting. You never saw a character like that.
Right. Because when she says about when I saw he was a boy, I was like, oh, what did I do? Another sperm gun in the world.
Yeah. And just like completely incorrectly reading the conversation between Andy and Lacey. And
Right.
There's a lot going on with Gwen.
Right.
She's funny, and it's like tough to be funny when you're supposed to be annoying.
Right.
You know, like it's hard to play annoying and make it still funny. But the way she's like leaning in and butting into the conversation is really funny to me.
She does a great job. I don't fully understand what they're trying to do with this character exactly. I get that they're kind of making fun of the archetype, but to what end?
Yeah,
I don't
this is
know.
just to bring a baby into the scene so
I think
that
that's what
Andy
like,
can
they
faint.
need
Yeah.
Lucy to hold a baby. I feel like that's the whole point of any of this.
Yeah.
And then it's like, all right, what's Lucy's sister like? And that's what she ended up being like.
Oh god, it's weird. Well, we haven't gotten to that part yet, but
Right.
some of my best friends are white people.
Right.
Diane, 10:03 a.m.
The Great Northern, Coop and Harry have just seen Mike, or what's left of him.
Sheriff Truman and I have just been with the one-armed man, or what's left of him. In another time, another culture, he may have been a seer, a shaman priest. In our world, he's a shoe salesman and lives among the shadows.
I don't know why Coop is like really down on Mike's health in this episode. He acts like Mike is about to die when he's really just kind of, I mean, I don't know what exactly is going on with him, but he's...
I don't know, is that like a lost arm cat?
He does need his medicine. I wonder if they've given him
Remember
his
he
medicine.
had like a crazy fit seizure thing?
Yeah.
Wasn't that just the day before?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think you can recover from those. Maybe not, I don't know.
What's left of him seems a little much for
Right.
Yeah.
for what happened to Mike. It's like he didn't lose another arm or something.
He's had a seizure, and it's something that happens to him fairly frequently, it seems like. He's
But
prone
maybe-
to
And
seizures.
it was on purpose. They like made
Right.
him not take his medicine.
Yeah, and
Just
so I
that-
think that they're
medicine
still
he
not
likes.
giving him his medicine so that he can...
But do you feel like
Identify
it's
Bob.
like Coop is on to like the... It's a different spirit inside Mike? Because isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that...
Oh,
like,
maybe
what's-
he's saying, like, we just
like,
saw
what's
Philip
really
Gerard, what's left of Philip Gerard.
Right.
Mike.
It's
Oh, yeah.
Mike.
I forget who's who now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that's what he means.
Yeah, the spirits have very boring names.
Mike and Bob. I know. And he's in Philip Gerard, and Bob is in Leland Palmer. I know. I feel like they just want
Seems
better
like that
names.
was-
Like, you can
Yeah.
change your
Seemed very
name.
And our
first
ultimate
draft.
evil is named
Bob.
Judy.
no Judy.
Oh, Judy. Right. Those are like first draft names, you know?
Yeah, they kind of are. I need a name for the ultimate evil.
Yeah.
How about Judy?
We'll just pencil that in for now. Because I forgot to go back and come up with a better name.
Yeah.
Judy, Mike, and Bob. Who would have thought?
So, yeah, Mike is convalescing in one of the rooms. Then, on their way out, they run into Ray Wise being amazing in the lobby.
Oh my god, he does that chair thing.
He's doing some slick moves.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty impressive. I mean, obviously, Ray Wise he's light on his feet.
Yeah, he's practically singing in the rain in this scene.
Yeah.
You're looking good, Leland. Just call me Fred.
They see Leland cutting a rug, and then they're like, oh, we gotta tell him about Ben, but...
Yeah, they say, do you think he knows?
Right. Well, see, that's...
It's like, do you think he knows about Ben?
Doesn't look like it.
I don't think he does.
He doesn't,
Because
but
he seems so surprised.
Right, but why wouldn't he? It's supposed to be this small town.
Yeah.
This is major gossip. If someone gets arrested for murder, I feel like that would...
I think the hotel would have been buzzing about what happened to Ben last night.
Yeah. Unless they're good at keeping it under wraps.
I guess he only just got arrested, in his office.
But he was not being real cool about the whole thing.
He wasn't cool.
That's a very good point. He made a bit of a scene on his way out the door.
Sure did.
But yeah, maybe everyone there is loyal enough to
no gossip
to not
in this town.
Let it get out. Yeah, that's surprising. Everyone's tight-lipped about stuff.
I mean, they could have been like, hey, Leland, we got to talk about something in private. He's like, sure, but first I got to do this dance.
Yeah.
I got to jump on this chair. We got to do a little soft shoe.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That could be. He's distracted.
He was very busy last night, too.
Right.
Was.
Right. He's had a busy night.
He does seem legit surprised. And also, he's so stoked. Oh my god. Ray Wise, the levels.
Oh my gosh.
We've arrested Ben Horn for Laura's murder. He hasn't been charged, but we're holding him.
Oh, there must be some mistake, Harry. You have a strong case against him?
Yes, we do.
Oh, God. The law will handle this.
Woo!
The faces that he makes in this episode.
It's all over the place.
Yeah.
In the best way. You're really watching a professional work here. And also maybe Bob missed his calling as a Broadway performer. Maybe he should have possessed Bob Fosse or something and really gone for it instead of this small town murder thing. But I love it. He's like, I was just having a little fun. The law will handle this. It's a very funny thing to say.
It's great.
And it feels like a little low-key ACAB burn from Bob. I love that Bob is just undercover being I'm sure the law will solve this right away.
It works, because he's sort of telling them, I won't try to kill Ben like I did the last person I thought killed Laura. But he's also, I think, relieved that they think it's him, and just the law will handle this.
Yeah, and he's also I'm sure the law will handle this.
Right.
If I know the law, they'll be right on top of it.
Other than and when he asks, do they have a strong case, and they say yes, and it's do they really have a strong case?
They do not at all.
They
That's
don't.
the weakest case of all time. It's hella weak, actually. Yeah. Harry is, as usual, just so off the mark.
Harry is
oh my
pretty
god
bad in this episode.
He just wants it to be done, so
yes.
He thinks they have a strong case because it's convenient for him to think that.
Yes, and that's the thing is unsolved cases look bad on people's records. So that's why there are people in prison for stuff they didn't do.
Yeah.
The prosecution complex is called.
Wow, nice. Yeah, Bob cannot believe his fucking luck.
Yeah, he's so excited. He was already having such a good day.
Yeah. But then he has to kind of pretend to be shocked for a minute. So he kind of wanders away and into the hallway so he can have a good laugh and cry. But Coop is suspicious and follows him. And Leland's smart enough to have his back turned so that when Coop sneaks up on him, he can easily recover.
Right.
Coop kind of uses the cover to follow him of saying, hey, if you think of anything useful from the night Laura died, let me know. And then the camera holds on Ray Wise's face for 30 seconds of just major crazy face pulling.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere. I love the the little sideways glance he does. It's kind of well. It's so good. Then he does some soft shoe by the door. Good stuff. Then we cut to the sheriff's station. There are some 8s on the gloves. These plastic gloves that Doc Hayward is putting on. Yeah. Well, I realize this is episode 8 of season 2. So I wonder if that's what's going on. Because then there's another 8 later that's Hank's stupid
Yeah,
domino
that's
bowler
right.
ties an 8.
Yeah.
So
The
whenever
force
just
spinner.
like, "Yes, represent 8. Ugh." Let's put 8s in there, unless it needs
Yeah.
something else. Oh, look! Oh!
What?
An
Yes.
8 turned on its side is the infinity symbol, and the infinity symbol is what Philip Jeffries uses when he's a teapot to time travel.
Oh, well, that's what it is.
That makes sense.
Yeah. This is what you come here for, people.
I thought maybe it was the size of the gloves was 8, but there can't be that many sizes of
Size
rubber
8
gloves. Yeah, I mean, like,
No,
there's-
latex
you don't need
gloves.
that
Out
many.
of what?
Out of 100.
So Doc Hayward has really tiny hands. He is there to take blood from Ben to see if it matches anything found at the crime scene. Why?
Why is Doc Hayward doing this?
Somebody
Great
please
question.
give our dad something to do. He's riding our jocks.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe they loved spending time with him. Maybe that's what it is. They're just like, we love our dad so much, we're just going to keep writing him into scenes even though it makes no sense at all. One or the other.
It's one or the other, yeah. Because there's no reason for him to be in so many of the scenes.
No.
I imagine he just really liked craft services and was just there all the time, eating like a bagel. And they're like, oh, let's get you in here, Dad.
That's what you think.
Yeah, we need someone to take blood. That seems like something you could do.
Okay.
Your character
I
could
feel
do
like
that.
then every episode there's like an actor who got
Yeah.
hired for
Got,
a big
yeah,
part.
cut, yeah.
Yeah,
Because there are a few other doctors in the show.
Yeah, anytime they're at the hospital, there's people walking around in coats all the
Right.
time. Give one of those a line.
Right?
Nope. Maybe they don't have to
Yeah.
pay him. Maybe they don't have to pay him.
Well, this is
Because
like
they're
a...
already paying him. I don't know. There's someone reading for the role of phlebotomist in episode 8 of Twin Peaks.
They don't have to pay him extra. He's getting his whatever salary.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of shows have this problem that's called Tiny Town. You know, you're in New York and there's only one person who does phlebotomy, which is wrong. Like, there's obviously... Every hospital has hundreds of people working at it. But in Twin Peaks, Tiny Town makes sense.
It is a tiny town.
It's fine that it's Tiny Town.
That's what they think, but it's not fine.
It's not fine. You're just tired of Frost.
They have a hospital. There's other doctors besides Doc Hayward.
What about that nice doctor from the pilot episode, Dr. Shelby? What's she doing these days?
I mean, the cast is pretty big as it is. I don't think we need more
Fine.
speaking parts.
All right, well. Coop reads the line from Laura's diary. Oh, there's the fun exchange about, do you know what this is?
Mr. Horn, do you know what this is? A book. A book.
Well, it's like Jerry whispers to him a book, and then he says a book. It's like Jerry gave him the answer.
Yeah. Jerry's
Yeah.
trying to say, like, don't, even if you recognize it.
I don't know where else I've seen that bit before, but it's pretty funny when
Yeah.
you get asked a question and your lawyer whispers something in your ear and it's like really dumb, like what he's saying.
And then you just, but you go with it
It's a
anyway.
book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you say whatever your lawyer tells you, but the fact like the lawyer needed to chime in.
Yeah.
I think it's always in like congressional hearings. You spoof of congressional hearing is like somebody's got a lawyer and they get asked a question and they're like, and then they have to say like something that is pretty obvious and was not controversial at all. It's a good bit. They're being funny. I like those Horn Boys.
But it's actually a diary, the secret diary, where Coop reads the line.
Someday I'm going to tell the world all about Ben Horn. I'm going to tell them who he really is. She never got the chance, did she?
And then Coop tries to use that to get a confession out of Ben. It's kind of funny little tactic. We're all adults here. He tries that. I guess it's like the same thing he was trying on Jacques.
Wild, young girl like Laura Palmer. Things spin out of control. She becomes a threat, not just to you, but to your business, your family.
She deserved what she got.
Right. Or, things just got out of hand,
Yeah.
right? Could happen to anyone.
But it doesn't work nearly as well, Ben, as it does on
That's
the
right.
Jacques.
You are way out of line.
Because he was going to pay Jacques. Jacques was just trying to get a job, basically.
Yeah. And Jerry objects. He definitely goes overboard. Practicing law by seeing such egregious...
That is just like such a lawyer tactic. That's just part of lawyering, is acting so outraged by everything. You know?
And saying things like never in all my years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or,
Like you're being the most something out of
right. Or,
anybody ever. Yeah.
I like to throw the word ridiculous out. Like, these ridiculous demands. That
Overruled. It's fine. It's fine.
What if I told you Jerry Horn's name was Jeremy Horn? And And he barely graduated from Gonzaga University. It took him 3 times to pass the bar. His license was revoked in several states. I know, 3 times doesn't seem like that many times.
I think Kim Kardashian just finally passed her on a 3rd time, too, so.
I know John Kennedy Jr. had to do it at least twice.
Oh, really? One of the states his law license was revoked in is Florida, which I feel like is the most damning thing of all.
Right? And isn't it also one to Alaska? Like, why is he traveling all over? Those 2 places are so far apart. Why is he practicing law in Florida?
International law.
He loves traveling. And he will do any sort of business boondoggle. He will go anywhere.
Right. Yeah,
That's true. That
tracks.
In the horn industries, he's the away team.
He loves being on an airplane.
Yeah.
Trying snacks all over. But he's not allowed to practice law in Florida for whatever reason. We don't know.
Right.
I would like to hear that story someday.
It's great that he's a bad lawyer and he knows it. Like his
Right. Yes, I do like that.
Yes,
You need to get a
because the
better
scene
lawyer.
ends with him saying,
As your attorney, your friend, and your brother, I strongly suggest that you get yourself a better lawyer.
he says that after your blood may have Laura's fingerprints on it.
Which is hilarious. I love it.
You can make sense of it even though it makes no sense. You know? Like something that you would say and you're like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I wonder if that was the line written that way, or if he if that was David Patrick Kelly
Flubbing it.
flub that they kept because it was funny. Or an ad-lib, like an on-purpose ad-lib. I don't know. He seems like he has a good time with that character. He likes to come out and play that David Patrick Kelly. At the Johnson house, Bobby is listening to and making a copy of the tiny tape he found in Leo's boot for the purposes of blackmailing Ben Horn. The tape is that conversation between Ben and Leo about...
The mill? Keep it simple. Insurance investigators should read arson. Block letters about 6 feet high.
on the world's largest insurance fraud documents.
It's like one of those novelty insurance fraud documents you find.
And Shelly's in the kitchen having some trouble with Leo. She comes in covered in baby food.
Gross.
That's baby
It's
food.
kind of gross.
This is
But Bobby
extremely gross.
is not deterred at all.
No.
He's kind of horny. He's like licking it off of her. I don't know why.
I kind of feel like he threw up his baby food or something,
Yeah,
right?
She says he did it again.
He did it again.
He did it again.
And what is that he did? Because if he spat baby food at her, that's really disgusting that he licked it up.
Yeah.
But if he just knocked it off and it happened to get all over her.
Well, he definitely knew what she was talking about when she said he did it again. So whatever it was, he made a conscious choice.
He can barely move, so...
Yeah, he couldn't have thrown the bowl at her.
Yeah. All we've seen him do is spit.
How
I
can
think he spat baby food at her, and
Yeah.
that's what Bobby licked up.
think
So I'm
so,
like,
right?
Bobby, gross.
Ew.
Like, the
Bobby.
baby food is not that yummy.
Shelly
is pretty yummy, but
Lick Shelly.
That's what he decided, is
that's
that
what
Shelly
you're
is
doing.
that yummy.
I don't think anyone's
Down
that yummy.
bad. That's down bad.
No.
Alright, let's practice.
So you're
I'm
saying
gonna
I
spit
shouldn't...
something on Jessica.
We shouldn't introduce this
Popcorn
to
doesn't
our...
think that color. You gotta get a soft food for me.
And it was two different colors of baby food. It was like yellow and red.
Well, he did it again.
And she didn't clean up the first time?
No, she said it's your turn to clean up. It's some
Maybe he was
combination.
eating two different things.
He was eating two different kinds of baby food. Or it was ketchup and mustard.
God. I bet it was.
You think it was ketchup and mustard? He was eating a hot dog?
In reality, I think that's probably...
Some
I'm sure it was
condiments
some mush from the craft service.
It was just... it was Warren Frost. It's like, I got some...
The motif of this
Yeah.
episode is craft services.
The motif of our podcast episode about
Yes,
this episode.
that's what I mean.
So anyway, Bobby's like, I've got this blackmail tape. I'm going to become a businessman.
Like a salesman. Like a business salesman.
She says, great, I'd love a full-time nanny. Yeah, fair. All she would do is go back to work, though, in the double R.
It's like her big dreams are just like, she's still taking care of Leo, though. You know?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
She does not have a big dream in her... I mean, she's
No, she dreams
still working
very
at the diner
small.
25 years from now with Norma.
She just wants a nice man and to work at the diner with her best friend. That's all she wants.
Right.
Very simple. At the double R, Norma's mom, fucking Vivian,
Ugh, Vivian.
has arrived unexpectedly. Vivian sucks.
I hate Vivian.
She just immediately starts in with all the negging.
I trust those are real potatoes and not flakes.
Real potatoes.
Excuse me.
What a nice surprise to see you here.
Hey, those are good. I see they taught Henry a skill in the stockade.
Oh my gosh, yes. She's such a disappointed mother.
Oh my god. Her whole jam is just making Norma feel like shit. Are those potato flakes? No, they're real potatoes. She tries them. She eats them right off of Toad's plate.
Yeah, she stops Toad from putting the ketchup on.
Yeah.
She's like, before you ruin this, Toad,
Was he gonna put it on the meatloaf?
I'm sure he put it on the meatloaf. But I think Toad just mixes the whole thing together.
Yeah. Probably. Pretty upsetting. Like, why not just say, like, can I try some? Just taking off someone's plate is... Ugh. I mean, especially in these COVID times, we just can't be doing that. I know it's not COVID.
It was pretty pushy even before COVID, too.
It's just not cool.
To eat off a stranger's plate.
Right, yeah.
Just to make sure.
Without a word, you know.
Yeah, it's great. This is great mother-daughter relationship stuff.
Yeah. She's come, she says, to introduce Norma to her new husband, Ernie, a financial analyst. She says, we're honeymooning in Twin Peaks for some reason.
Right.
Do you know anything about this actor? Because he has a weird accent, I think.
He sure does.
Yeah, it's sometimes British.
It's sometimes British. I don't know why. Like, I feel like maybe he's British and just doing an American accent part of the time.
Let's see. James Booth is an English actor.
Yeah. Related to Powers Booth?
Powers Booth, not English.
There must be some sort of sibling thing.
He's Powers Booth's American cousin. No, English cousin. Powers Booth is the American cousin.
Related to our most famous American actor, John Wilkes Booth.
Yes.
Maybe.
He died in 2005, James Booth. He's from Croydon.
Well, there you go.
But it does seem like
the Croydon accent comes through.
Yeah. Sometimes he's doing generic American, I guess. And then the other interesting thing about Vivian is that she's talking like a critic.
She is, yeah.
I just love what you've done with your diner, darling. The flowers add such a measure of cheer.
Because she's fucking empty wins. And that's why she's there, but Norma doesn't know that yet.
Just that there's a food critic coming, and I'm sure it'll help, that's all.
Food critic? Oh, so that's why you tried so hard to make the place look nice.
She also says some shit that my mom used to say to me that is just like somehow the most backhanded mom compliment.
You still look very smart in that uniform. Your figure's lovely. It hasn't changed.
I don't know why, that's just like when a mom says that. They don't really mean it.
Yeah, she gives off some Marianne vibes.
And then, especially when she says, you know me, dear, I'm easy.
Yeah, exactly.
I just wish I had known, that's all.
Oh, I didn't want you to go to any fuss. You know me, dear, I'm easy.
After being so incredibly difficult for a very long time. And she says, we'll be at the Great Northern, obviously. Where else would you be staying? Not the motel. Not if you're on your honeymoon. And then Ernie leaves behind his newspaper, and when Norma picks it up, she finds betting notes. So Ernie's a
$1,000. That's a high roller.
On Houston.
That they'll win by 3 points, which seems like a long shot to call the point spread.
Also, this is the beginning of March, so what sport is this?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it can't be football.
Basketball.
Or baseball.
The Houston Rockets. So yeah, the by 3 means that is the spread. They have to win by 3, otherwise he would lose his money. If they win by 2, they can win by 80 though. Like they can win by 5.
Oh.
No, it's like a 50-50 bet.
Cover the spread. It doesn't have to be exact.
You don't have to pick it exactly.
It doesn't. Yeah. Okay. Well, there. Thank you for explaining that.
Yeah, it's, as your golf and gambling
very specific
consultant.
bet that seems stupid to do.
No, it's sort of like the reverse of the money lines, kind of.
Okay.
Right. In a money line, you just have to pick the winner, but if you pick the favorite, you don't get as much money back as you bet.
And so with this, it's like if you bet on the favorite, they have to win by more than a certain amount.
I like to bet money lines because I think the spreads, a lot of shenanigans can happen at the end of a game. No one cares if they win by 10 or by 3. Except for gamblers who have bet on the spread, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah.
And then they can lose even though the team they bet on won. And then it's a bad beat for that gambler.
Yeah.
At the Great Northern, Mike is sleeping angelically. But then his stump starts twitching. Which is an amazing trick by Ostrowell.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I could do that just with my shoulder, the way it twitches around so violently.
It looks like there's something, yeah.
It's pretty cool. Well done. He wakes up suddenly, surprising a knitting nurse who blows a big surprised bubble.
It's really funny.
It is a funny gag. I really like that. He asks the nurse for water, and somehow he knows that she doesn't know about bathroom sinks and leaves the entire room to go get him some water. Then a guard comes in and checks on him, and he knocks the guard out. I don't see what he knocks the guard out with.
He hit him in the back with a book, which is not a real...
Well, the guy's not actually knocked out. He's just...
No, he's just down.
Disoriented.
Yeah.
But it's long enough for him to climb out what I assume is a first
Like,
floor window.
very quickly escapes through the window.
Yeah. Back at the Double R, Hank comes in. Apparently he hasn't been to work in 2 days.
Right.
Ever since shooting Leo, he disappeared. Norma says something so perplexing to him, which is she's so fed up with him that she's this far from telling him to take a hike.
I'm sorry. I had some business I had to take care of.
Business? No, this is business. Business is a place that you come to whether you feel like it or not.
Norma, I...
Please don't sweet talk me. I'm this far from telling you to take a hike.
Yeah.
What?
Strange thing to say, Norma.
Yeah. I'm this far.
Right.
Is it like...
Like, it's the same
You're
as this
this
close.
Right.
It's just interesting.
Strange way to say it.
I don't like his, like, long-winded,
I
like,
hate
explanation
I hate him so much.
about why he has to hide.
Please don't make that kind of judgment until you hear me out. Because of the bad choices I've made. There are people out there, people from my past, who want to see me fail. I'm just trying to keep my head above water.
He's so boring.
It's so boring and annoying, yeah.
He's so charmless, too. Like,
He is.
It's gross.
But he's supposed to be charmless. Like, he's supposed to seem like...
But then why does she put up with it?
Because Norma's a
She
dum-dum.
Yeah, she just loves annoying, difficult men for some reason.
Right.
Yeah, that whole, like, petting her from behind and, like, playing with her hair while he's talking to her and breathing down her neck. Ugh. It seems like it would have the opposite effect.
This is why we had Jeff be Hank for our Twin Peaks party, because he was the most, like, breathe down your neck, annoying...
See the similarities. Yeah. Thinking he's charming when he's actually so charmless.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to keep my head above water. And Vivian is there, kind of helping, but mostly listening in. For some reason, she likes Hank or is nice to Hank. I don't get that.
I think because she sucks.
Just
you know?
because
I think she likes to see Norma with someone who sucks, because she sucks, you know?
Yeah. She really does.
She's making a pie.
Yeah.
Like a pecan pie?
Maybe.
Some sort of dark berry,
Something
maybe.
dark in there.
Either
yeah.
cherry or pecan.
She invites them to dinner at the Great Northern Restaurant, and Hank accepts against Norma's wishes. Norma's like, I don't want to, and Hank's like, we're definitely gonna be there.
Yeah.
I think he really likes the ribs. He just like...
He does like...
He's not going to pass up a meal.
It's probably the classiest restaurant in town.
Yeah.
If they're paying to. Hank loves to get shit for free.
Yeah. And we learned that she's loaded, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Hank doesn't seem at all surprised to see her.
Prodigal son returns.
Vivian.
Hi.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like, oh, my mom's here. Like, aren't they, like, practically estranged? Like, Norma and her mom? And
she
it's
hasn't
just
been there in
like...
a long time. Maybe he doesn't know that she hasn't been there because he just got out of the joint.
Right.
But,
right.
And he doesn't ask anybody about themselves. He only talks about himself. Yeah, it is
The
very...
prodigal son returns. I hate Vivian saying that so much. I just like...
Yeah.
I think she's being sarcastic.
I know,
I
but...
mean, I don't think... I got the impression she does not like him, but is nice to him anyway.
Well, prodigal son is not a compliment, you know, but, I mean, I feel like it's not real accurate still, and it's just...
He's definitely not a prodigal son. That's why it's like it's said ironically, I think.
But she
I
also
feel like
is
it
like so
doesn't make
nice to him.
sense either way. Yeah, that line really
Yeah.
bugged me, and I wrote, "What the fuck, LVP?" question mark.
Yeah.
I think it's a realistic character is Norma's relationship with her mom and her mom saying things that are sort of nice, but them coming across as being horrible.
Yeah, the casting.
It's amazing.
Yes, no, yeah, it's another great casting,
Yeah.
which I wrote too, because
Yeah,
I feel
they
like
look
she
alike.
kind of, yes, they're believably really related, you know? Like, even the way she talks, she kind of sounds like her. It seems like she does kind of like Hank and that she calls him Henry, you know? But, like...
But yeah, maybe it is just because, like, she loves Norma being miserable and she knows that Hank makes Norma miserable, so she's like, yes, I'm so glad he's still here. So.
Yeah. I don't think he likes being called Henry. I think he just has to let her call him whatever.
He's a big suck up.
Yeah, well, yes, exactly. Because he's such a suck up. He can't correct her.
Yeah.
He'll suck up to anybody who has money because he needs money all the time.
He doesn't seem to spend money. He just collects it.
No, but I mean, I like when characters are not that articulate, you know, when they say things that don't make sense or aren't that clever or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Like later when Hank gives the toast,
Yeah.
it's like so stupid. It's like to the future and also the future. Like, what? But that's like believable of like what Hank would make a toast to, you know.
Yeah.
Because he's really feeling himself being all clever. I think we'll get to it.
Yeah. But first, we're at the sheriff's station where Harry's birdwatching. From his office window, Pete comes in, and Harry shares what he's found.
Pileated woodpecker. Outstanding.
Outstanding. Just like literally everything Pete says is gold always. Pete's come to tell Harry that Josie's gone, and he says, I loved her. No offense, Harry.
I loved her. There, I said it. No offense, Harry.
And Harry's like, I'm not offended, I loved her too. I mean, I don't think Pete meant he was in love with her.
Yeah, I don't think that's
he
what he
just
meant.
been like, I didn't ever get that impression back. But really, he's there so that they can compare notes, and Josie's lie about her assistants, Mr. Lee / cousin Jonathan, can fall apart.
It's so... Well, how did Harry is such a chump, and it's like...
Yeah.
Why did you think she had an assistant that you never heard of, that Pete doesn't know? You know what I mean? Like, that's... Harry, I don't know why she said that. Like, I don't know why she
didn't just say cousin Jonathan
Cousin
again.
Jonathan, like I said, that's who his cover is. But
Keep it consistent, yeah.
It's so insane. This is like his girlfriend. He didn't know she had an assistant that he never heard of him. You know, I mean, it's like... Also,
the way that conversation unfolds, like, cousin Jonathan, Mr. Lee, like, why couldn't they be the same person?
Right.
Jonathan Lee.
He, like, believes whatever she tells him, no matter how implausible.
Absolutely. Oh.
I just thought of walking... I've never heard of you the whole entire time I've known you. You have an assistant.
I know, assistant
like,
for what?
What does he do that she would need an assistant, you know?
Literally just carrying her luggage to the car. I guess maybe Josie would, like, hire somebody to carry her luggage to the car. That I would believe, if I were Harry.
A driver would have made more sense as a lie. Like,
Right, to take her to Seattle and go shopping, you know?
Right.
Harry, I have a bad feeling.
I'm right there with you, Pete.
But before they can explore that, Coop comes in to tell Harry that Gerard fled? What?
Fled.
No, fled. Sorry. What the fuck? Coop comes in to tell Harry that Gerard fled. And then when they're running out to find him, Andy comes in and sees Lucy watering plants and holding a baby and fucking faints.
Yeah.
Because he is the biggest idiot.
Right.
We're really supposed to believe that he thinks that she had the baby in 2 weeks?
I mean, maybe.
The guy's like brain doesn't work anymore. He's been hit too many times in the head.
And then he gets more head trauma when
He falls over, right? It's not getting better for his brains.
Oh, God, it's bad.
This is a motif of Coop getting calls that kind of interrupt the conversation that he's having.
Oh, that's true.
It happens again with Audrey.
Yeah, and when he's about to look at Leland's golf clubs.
Exactly.
Yeah. Then we also find out that maybe Pete had another motive for coming to the station, which is to sneak in and see Ben and bring a tape-recorded message from Catherine.
The night we spent together, lost in love. When was that? Oh, yes, I remember. It was the night Laura Palmer died. Memory is so unreliable, finally. Maybe it was a dream. To tell you the truth, I can't be sure anymore.
Memory is so unreliable. I love this tape from Catherine, actually. I think I might love Catherine, even though she is so bad.
Right. I really like her on this tape.
She's funny as hell.
This scene is very funny to me, but I'm like a little puzzled with Pete, like why he's like so
so gleeful about it.
Yes, did Pete like always hate Ben or like I just?
Well, I think now that he knows for sure that Ben was stripping his wife, he's like especially hates Ben.
It doesn't seem to hold it against Catherine though.
I know.
No.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
He seems to accept Catherine entirely.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Unconditionally, and then he's like, but nobody else gets a pass.
He just seems so, like you said, gleeful that Ben Horn is in this predicament. Mm-hmm. It seemed like there's some backstory there, you know, like...
Yeah.
Maybe like this is the way that he gets to keep the mill. He like loves the mill and wants to be in charge of the mill.
That's true. He does love going over those 2x4s and 4x8s. How's he gonna do that?
It's definitely who he is, right?
Yeah.
He worked his way up from lumberjack to, well, I guess he's slept his way up to...
Firefighter to lumberjack.
He slept his way to the top. He doesn't want to lose it now.
Right.
Yeah.
As long as he and Catherine at least have a sham marriage, that's good enough for his business practices.
And he just enjoys his life that he has with her.
Yeah, he gets to fish a lot.
Yeah, he really does a lot.
He's got a great life.
Mm-hmm.
I can see Pete not wanting things to change. And this is like his way not to lose the mill to Ben.
Yeah, and he thought it was going to change. I think he was pretty resigned to the fact that his wife was dead and the mill was burned down and that was it. So he's got a lot to celebrate right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he's really caressing that tape recorder like it's Catherine herself.
Yeah, maybe a little much. He's like kissing it.
Really is. Yeah. I love that he like tests the bars too, like
just to make sure he can't get out. Yeah, it's pretty
that's a funny little burn.
I like when he says she's a caution.
She's a caution, isn't she?
She's a caution. What is that?
It's
like
an
kind of an
interesting way to
old-timey expression, I think. She's a pistol, kind of.
Okay.
Right.
This is the only time I've ever heard that as a phrase for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds almost like a stock. A sell or a buy or a hold or a caution. She's a caution.
Yeah, sure. Proceed with caution.
Mm-hmm.
Also very strange, like Ben's reaction when he says she set me up, like didn't set him up.
That is not
right,
what
that's
happened.
not what happened at all.
You tried to have her murdered and it didn't work. And now she's getting
also,
revenge.
it's like
is what
she
happened.
she didn't know someone was going to kill Laura Palmer the night they were together, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't set him up in any way.
No, she absolutely did not. But that's like the only way that he knows how to process. Catherine getting the better of him, basically, because he thought the whole time his double, triple cross was foolproof.
Yeah, I can see like the writer not really knowing, how do we make this one phrase? Like, she's blackmailing me. Like, I don't know. She's blackmailing me, doesn't
Well, he
like...
says that bitch a bunch, and that's,
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty effective.
Yeah.
It's definitely a bitch move, but like the best kind of bitch move.
Right.
It's like a, yes, go bitch!
Yeah, this is a very elaborate plan she's put into place.
It's a yas bitch. It's so elaborate. It's even more elaborate because she's like, my assistant will be there 24 hours with paperwork, and of course it's Mr. Tojimura.
Oh no, one more time?
I don't want to see Mr. Tojimura.
One last time with Mr. Tojimura. She's like, it'll take me 20 hours to get the makeup on, and then I'll be there. As Pete leaves, Ben freaks out and tears his pillow apart, and they had really nice feather pillows in jail, apparently.
Feathers everywhere.
It's hard to trash a prison room. As an actor, he didn't have a lot of options. He twice knocked over the bed, but it was so big that it kind of lands on him, so he can't like...
He kind of knocks it over and then writes it
again.
Yeah,
twice. Because if he just knocks it over, then the whole room is filled with the bunk bed.
Yeah,
and
then he's like, I have nowhere to
then
go.
he's like, I'm stuck. It's pretty rough.
I mean, it's jail, man.
Jail's rough.
Yeah.
It's a tight space for acting. For trashing the place acting, you want to have more room.
That's true. The camera's very tight the whole time. It kind of follows Pete around the little tiny corner there and back. Near the country club, Leland is driving erratically.
Crazy driver.
And singing Surrey with the Fringe on Top from the musical Oklahoma.
Chicks and ducks and geese better scurry when I take you out in the Surrey. When I take you out in the Surrey with the fringe on top.
On the same road, heading the opposite direction, are Coop and Harry. And Coop starts whistling the same goddamn song. That's the thing, is this whole episode, he's like on to something, but he never quite gets there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really in tune. Just psychically in tune with Leland. Yeah, and he starts saying the thing about the driver before they even see the car.
Yeah,
it sort of feels like.
You know, your driver education programs are mandatory in your school system?
Yep.
I think we've got a dropout. Harry, look out!
Yeah. It's like very chill with the cars like coming right at him.
Because he makes a little joke.
He's like, I think we're the dropout.
Yeah. Was Harry not going to notice until Coop said look out? Like,
maybe.
Harry not watching at all?
Maybe he can hear him, but yeah, he comes around a corner right before they avoid impact.
I guess
so.
he just sensed him.
Yeah, he's just like, I have a feeling a bad driver is going to come around the corner. He's so psychic, but in a very ineffective way this time.
Right.
At least they didn't die. They pull Leland over, and then this is like...
And Leland says, uh-oh.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It's so funny in this episode.
That's just the best delivery. I wonder how many takes of uh-oh he did.
I bet just one.
Just the one.
It on that
one.
It reminds me of another like funny Lynch in Wild at Heart when Nick Cage.
Oh, uh-oh. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
In the very beginning when
the
guy's threatening him.
The uh-oh is when he insults Leland, and that's when Cage is like, uh-oh,
uh-oh.
I have to hurt you now.
Marietta tells me you've been trying to fuck her in the toilets for the past 10 minutes.
Oh, man.
Well, you crazy fucking bad boy. Trying to fuck your girl's mama. Now tell me, how's that cute little cunt Lula feel about that?
Uh-oh.
You should not have done that.
If David Lynch says uh-oh to you, just prepare for the worst.
But we don't get to that because it's a funny scene. I don't know what Bob is planning here.
Right.
He's kind of flying by the seat of his pants.
Like,
He's gonna hit him with a golf club, I think.
Really
right in
do
front
that?
of Harry? Harry's got a gun, probably. I guess he doesn't care, though. I think at this point, Bob just doesn't care. He's like, I've murdered a bunch of people. You can't kill me. All you can do is kill Leland. So at this point, who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, does part of him want Leland to get caught?
I mean, he's not really bothered.
Yeah. But luckily, Harry's voice is, like, so deep in that.
Yeah, he's doing his yelling cop voice. They found Gerard!
That was exactly like it.
Cooper! They found Gerard.
It was, though.
I'm working on my Harry impression.
He sounds so dumb when he talks that way. I just can't stand it. Why is he doing that weird voice?
Oh, and then the other thing is that Leland's like, you know how you told me earlier that you wanted me to see if I remembered anything from the night Laura was killed? Well...
I was working late at the office with Ben. It was about 10 o'clock. He left the room to make a phone call. I don't know who he was talking to, but he was angry. I heard him mention something about a dairy. A dairy? That's what I think, yes.
A dairy.
A dairy. Does that sound like anything?
A diary. That could be it.
A diary.
That could be.
It's so good. He's not that smart, but he's smarter than the cops. So it's like,
It doesn't take much.
No.
I don't know if Bob's not smart. He just like
Could be.
never needs to be smart because you can't really hurt
I feel
him.
like it's also Leland just has like carte blanche kind of because his daughter was just murdered, you know? He can act any crazy ass way. Like there's no normal way to be. Even if you're not inhabited by the
Yeah.
spirit. There's not a normal way to be in that position. So
Yeah.
it's just sort of like you
Yeah.
can do whatever you want.
It kind of is like that, and I think that Bob is enjoying taking it to the limit.
Yeah. Like you can drive all crazy because if you get pulled over, it's like
Yeah, he's just like, oh, I was
my
just
boss
thinking
was
about...
arrested for the murder of my daughter. Can't drive straight.
I was just on my way to the club to try out a new set of irons, and I must have started thinking about Ben.
It's a good idea to leave your troubles at home when operating a vehicle, Leland.
You're right, of course. My apologies.
Yeah, they didn't see him earlier with the cavalier wheel turning. I also like that before you see the car moving erratically,
you see him turning
you
the
see
wheel.
him turning the wheel, and it looks like in the old movies when people
movie
just
driving.
move the wheels. Yes, lots of tiny movements.
He is swerving that boat all over the road.
Yes.
Then he tells Coop that he wants to show him his golf clubs.
Right.
Do you play golf, Agent Cooper?
Yes, Leland, I enjoy its precision.
May I show you my new clubs?
Sure.
when you watch it, you're like, no, Leland, there's a dead girl in there.
What, do you want to get caught?
You're gonna get caught.
And then also Coop being like, so I love Kyle MacLachlan's delivery of be obliging. I guess I'll look at your clubs.
Right.
But yeah, that's when they get called away. The cops pull away, and Leland's about to drive off to dump the dead body in his trunk, but he sees Bob in the rear view. It's an extra little Bob peek.
Yeah.
We get 2 Bob mirror peeks. It's kind of a saucy little Bob look on this one. Like, it's a real fun one.
Half smile?
No, it's more like a flirtatious little look.
It's
He's
like,
smizing. Bob is really smizing in this one. Back at the station, Lucy is icing Andy's head, and Gwen is being a maniac. She says the exact same thing happened to me when I was pregnant, which is a funny delivery because it's like, Andy's not pregnant.
Poor Andy. You know, the exact same thing happened to me when I first got pregnant. I would be out shopping and then boom, pass right out in the produce section. Then come to covered in bruises and crushed fruit and strangers standing over me waiting to see if I was dead.
Right. What are you talking about? But I guess the idea is that she just like,
Passed
she makes
out.
everything about her all the time.
Well, does she know Lucy's pregnant?
I don't know. I think she must know that. Maybe not, because it really seems like she doesn't ever ask anybody about themselves. She doesn't listen. She's not a person that listens to other people. But I assume she does. But yeah, it's funny because like the same thing happened to me when I was pregnant. I also fainted. And then she has a weird worldview about everybody wants bad things to happen to you.
Yes, I don't know where
That's what I don't
came
understand
from.
about this character.
You see, people want terrible things to happen to you, I know.
Yeah. Scott Frost has it in for... Seems like he has it in for a certain kind of feminist, but then also like he's got this idea about what they're like.
Right.
Or maybe he's just written a whole person. Maybe this is a person he knows. Maybe it's
maybe.
I don't know. Interesting. It's one of those things where it's like you write a person that you know into a script and then it's not a believable person even though it's true. You're like, this person is so inconsistent, doesn't make any sense. I guess real people don't make sense sometimes. That's when we find out the baby's name is Little Carl, which is so funny. And then Andy finally tells Lucy about his sperms, and
That's
so
all
he's
men ever
stoked.
think about is their sperms.
Sperms. You know, that is all men think about. You know, I remember when little Carl was first born and they laid him out on my breast and I looked down and saw kind of a tiny little creature I was dealing with and I thought to myself, just what the world needs. Another sperm gun running around loose. Right? Women beware.
I'm the father, and then Lucy says, "Oh, brother." Wait, no, let me take that again. Oh, brother.
It's Jennifer Tilly playing
I guess
Lucy.
so.
But they got better. I was misinformed. I'm the father.
Oh, brother.
In the interrogation room, Mike does his Bob check on Ben. And he says, "This isn't Bob, but Bob's been here." And I don't know if he means like in that room, which is true, or around the Horn brothers, which is also true.
Yeah.
And then Jerry says,
I don't know Bob. Do we know Bob? Sheriff, no offense, but clearly this man's stairs do not reach the attic. Now your 24 hours are up. You either charge my client or let him go.
which is the second time someone said no offense in this episode, so I'm calling it a motif. No offense, but motif. Charge my client or let him go.
Right. Great gambit here. All right, I guess we have to charge you.
Ben Horn, I'm charging you with the murder of Laura Palmer.
Good move, Chair.
Coop is mad at his son Harry. Can I speak with you outside? He's doing the disappointed dad thing, not the mad. I'm not mad, I'm disappointed.
I think we're saddling the horse before we're ready to ride.
I don't follow.
I don't think Ben Horn killed Laura Palmer.
What?
We should release him.
I think we're saddling the horse before we're ready to ride. I don't follow.
As metaphors go, that's like pretty literal.
Yeah, right? God. Are you talking about how I just charged someone with murder without all the proper evidence?
Without enough proof. Yeah.
You know?
But instead Harry doubles down.
Cooper, I've backed you every step of the way, but I've had enough of the mumbo jumbo. I've had enough of the dreams, the visions, the dwarfs, the giants, Tibet, and the rest of the hocus pocus. Now we got hard evidence against Ben Horn. It's my job to lock him up.
This is gonna be some mumbo jumbo.
I know! And then he goes off on this fucking rant about all that stuff that Coop hasn't even mentioned in all this episode. It's not like he's been harping on.
To be fair, a little bit of like, well, we have to bring the one-armed man around to see if he
Right. I guess that is kind of mumbo
Okay,
jumbo.
to be fair.
The Bob test from
The Bob. Harry doesn't believe in the Bob test.
Right.
Well, he's gonna see some shit pretty soon that he's gonna believe.
But it's also like that when Coop backs down and it's like, okay, this is your jurisdiction. It's like, well, then why is the FBI even there? You know, if it's like we're going to defer to the sheriff who is going to charge this guy based on lore.
Well, they sort of used Ben as bait to get Leland trapped later. So it all works out for them.
It's also, but right now, I think right now Coop is feeling very insecure about everything.
Yeah.
Well, he is. Yeah, he says that,
Coop
right?
just like knows that something's wrong, but doesn't know what is it that he's
He doesn't.
Right.
Yeah, he's not gonna press the issue with Harry because he doesn't have the answer yet. Yeah, he's like, I gotta go to bed. He's like, this is a good opportunity, I guess, since that happened.
Coop never gets any good sleep.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He still doesn't because he's like, all right, fine, I'll go back to the Great Northern. I'll get some pie and milk. I'll go to bed early. No, you won't.
Here comes Audrey.
But before that happens, we are at the Great Northern dining room with
I forgot about
this annoying scene.
Well, the salmon was fresh and firm and just a little bit overdone.
Mine too. That's right.
Wow, spoken like a real food critic. Norma and Hank are having dinner with Vivian and Ernie. Hank is wearing the dumb bolo tie.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I love that domino bolo tie.
I hate his domino motif. But it's an 8. It's an 8.
Mm-hmm.
And Norma and Vivian excuse themselves to go to the little girl's room. And that's when we learn that Hank and Ernie knew each other from the joint.
If Vivian ever found out I'd been inside, she'd drop me flat.
I like your new hair color.
Ernie, the Professor Niles, got out of prison 6 months earlier than Hank. I guess in that time he found love and started a new life that Hank is just dying to derail for a price. Or not derail for a price, I guess.
Right.
It's a long conversation. I really just hate, like, anytime they write Hank, and I guess this is his character now, but it's just annoying. Hank is so long-winded.
Yeah.
It's like, just say you're blackmailing me. Why do you have to say it in this roundabout fucking annoying way? I really care about family, and it's so she doesn't know anything about you at all, and are you gonna tell her? Because if you're not... Ernie insists that he is just there for love and turning over a new leaf, and he met Vivian at a Republican fundraiser and just wants to settle down. I know, gross.
Although it makes sense, that's like where a guy like that would go to meet like some
A rich lady. Mm-hmm. Who doesn't mind shady people.
Right.
That's
A rich,
true.
shady lady.
It does seem perfect. Hank is drinking beer and everyone else is drinking white wine. He's having the ribs. He's got food on his face for a good portion of the scene.
Loves those ribs. He has his napkin like a bib.
Yeah. He tucks it into his shirt.
Yeah. And then when he hugs Ernie, Ernie's kind of cleans himself off because he's got rib sauce on him.
Because he like wraps the napkin on her. He kind of wipes the napkin on Ernie. Yeah, he's gross. Then he toasts to the newlyweds.
To much success in their future and all their future dealings.
Sweet.
And then chugs his beer. And Norma just looks fucking pissed. And then elsewhere in the Great Northern, room 315, it's 11:05 p.m. So I guess this is also later because dinner was at 8:30. And a shirtless Coop has bedtime pie and milk. But first he's recording a little message to Diane about being close to solving the murder when there's a knock on the door. He's understandably cautious, grabs his gun and his shirt. But not his vest, which is like... So somehow it seems like he knows it's not anyone
he's not worried he's going to get shot again,
yeah. I feel like Coop is just shaken. He's like, I don't know what happened. I'm fighting with Harry. I don't know what to do right now. I'm so tired. Audrey wants to talk about her dad. Understandably.
Right.
Did you do it? What I think doesn't really matter right now.
Did you arrest him because of what I said?
Only in part.
But it helped. All I ever really wanted was for him to love me.
I'm sure that he does.
What's going on with him? Did I help? I love that she's like, did I help the investigation?
Right.
And then all I ever wanted was for him to love me. This girl is so desperate for some approval.
Yeah,
It's
she's
so
got
sad.
daddy issues.
Who says what I think doesn't really matter right now, which I feel like is a perfect encapsulation of where his head is at.
Right.
So that sucks for him. Like,
Yeah.
what I think doesn't really matter right now, that's just hard for Coop, I think.
Right.
Because normally what he thinks matters a great deal.
Also, it's weird that he says that's for a court to decide. Like, the court deciding isn't the same as we'll know whether he really did it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
he's
it's
like
kind of
sad.
distancing himself from
Yeah.
needing to know the truth. It's like
I think it's
he'll be called guilty or not, you
I
know?
think he doesn't think he did it, but he doesn't want to say that to Audrey
Right.
because that's going to open a whole other can of worms. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
well, you helped your dad get arrested for this thing that he probably didn't do. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Yeah, that's fair. He's doing all kinds of other illegal
It's a
shit, but
cute
not
scene
that.
with them. I actually really like
They
it.
have a lot of chemistry in this
Mm-hmm.
scene.
Yeah, she crawls onto the bed.
Yeah.
Before she tells him, just so you know, I didn't do anything with any of the nasty people at One Night Jack's. And he's like, yeah, I know.
When I was at One Night Jack's, I never let anyone...
Audrey, you don't have to say anything.
I want you to know.
I know.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. We're still not getting
You
together.
don't, also, it's like, you don't owe me an explanation. Or...
Yeah, it's nice. He always says the right thing, that Coop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I also love Audrey's line. Oh, is that where you got shot?
That was cute.
Oh, is that where you got shot?
Such a cute little girl thing to say. So sweet.
Where you got shot?
But then the phone rings and Coop has to leave. He says, go to your room and lock the door. He's got to go check out a body. They get there really fast, or they left the body in the water a long time. I don't know. They're just pulling her out as they pull up, and it's Madeline Ferguson.
Aww.
Meh.
Poor Maddy.
That's the end of the episode. Well, motifs. No offense. Napkins. Just lots of napkins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
There's the recordings, like,
There are
the
tapes.
tape of Leo and the tape of Catherine.
Yeah. As usual, the Diane tape.
Oh, right, yeah.
Well, let's do awards then.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Roadhouse is proud to welcome...
Let's start with a fun one, the fish in the percolator.
There was a fish in the percolator.
I had a few contenders, but my favorite was a book. What's that? A book. He gave him the answer. That was really funny.
So confident. What do you got, baby?
I guess I'll give it to the sister.
Oh, Gwen.
Gwen. I'll give it to Gwen. Gwen and
Carl.
Gwen and Carl. Carl's a pretty funny baby.
What specifically?
I like how she keeps like butting in so she can hear their conversation. Like she's just kind of leaning in and interjecting her nonsense into the conversation.
Back on her bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shut up, Gwen.
Right. And then Kimmy, it's like Gwen.
They were jumping like salmon swimming upstream.
Oh, so of course all you could think of was spawning.
Shut up.
Shut up, Gwen.
Yeah, and they kind of talking quieter and quieter. She keeps like leaning
Right.
closer in.
Because they can't hear when you're quiet.
Yeah. Can you speak up? What's really standing out for me is Leland in the lobby, just dancing around.
Oh gosh, she's so
It's
good.
just delightful. I just love it, and I would watch it. I would watch him dance around a hotel lobby anytime.
I know. It's like, it makes me think of remember that Christopher Walken video?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Fatboy Slim.
Yeah.
It is a lot like
just
that.
thinking about Fatboy Slim a couple days ago. Just every once in a while, like every couple of years, I relearn that he was the guy from the House Martins. And I'm like, I don't know why.
I know
It's like I forgot and learned again. So, wow. I would love a video like that with Ray Wise in it.
Oh my god, yeah. Ray Wise, do you want to be on our podcast?
Ray Wise.
And then we'll tape a video of
I
you
have
dancing.
been with Ray Wise.
Ceiling fan.
Ooh. Mine is when you see Maddy in the trunk of the car.
Mm-hmm.
It's so jarring.
It is, yeah.
Especially because, like, before that, like, Leland has been so funny, you know, and then...
Yeah, lest we forget.
Right.
This hilarious man is a murderer.
Yeah, every time she's in that bag and you can see her hand.
Yeah, it's just a hand and a head in a bag.
Yeah, it's unsettling.
Yeah.
And the plastic.
Mm-hmm.
The hint at the reveal later when it's her whole body. It is kind of amazing that she's, I mean, I don't know how rigor mortis works exactly, but I feel like if you're folded up into a bag and then thrown in the river a day later, you're not going to be all laid out again like that.
She might have been limber. She's young.
I'm sad now.
My ceiling fan, I guess it's Bob in the mirror in the car. I don't know. It's like, it's a little unexpected to have him in the rearview mirror of the car.
I'm going to go with the long shot of Leland's face after he tricks Coop.
He's so scary.
I mean, there's some funny moments in there too, but also really scary. And just the fact that like
Yeah.
he's doing all these different things is terrifying. It's like this man is possessed by an evil spirit of some kind. Very believable. LVP.
Couple top contenders, but whew. It's a real coin toss for me between Hank and Vivian. I will go with Vivian because it just makes like more Hank, and she brought Ernie into our lives, and she just sucks, and she's the worst. So
yeah,
I'm in the same lines. It's either Hank or Ernie for me. I actually think like Vivian is well done, and I kind of enjoy her, but I hate Hank.
I hate Hank.
He's wasting my time.
Yeah.
Less Hank would be good. That's why he's my LVP.
I'm going to go with Hank too. Yeah. It's just so much Hank. And there's going to be more Hank and Ernie.
And do we need this plot at all?
No.
Is there any point?
I mean, I don't mind. I guess I don't mind the empty weds thing as much as I mind Hank being involved at all. Like, I can get behind this story about a grown woman and her difficult relationship with her mother. That I can support big time.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But Hank is awful, and he's so tedious, and he's all over this episode. He gets to talk so much, and
he's like goofy. The only good Hank is like a menacing Hank. Hank should be like a violent, menacing person. When he's like scheming and trying to blackmail people, it's just like, that's not your wheelhouse, Hank.
Yeah, it kind of isn't.
I don't like it.
It never really works.
No.
Ooh, he's awful. MVP.
I mean, so obvious, but for me, it's Ray Wise. He's just so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
No explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray Wise is
I
great.
mean, we talked the whole episode about it.
Right.
I'm giving it to Ray Wise too. Yeah. He's the kid. I mean, when you think about this episode, you think about it. I mean, even the title, it's like Driving the Dead Girl. Like, it's basically the whole episode is leading up to that
scene where he's the titular scene.
Yeah. Even though I thought he was driving earlier in his living room, but he was chipping.
Chipping with a dead girl in the closet didn't have such a ring to it.
Yeah. Oh my God, Ray Wise, you're a genius.
So good.
And I feel like he's really doing it up too because he knows he only has one episode left.
Aww.
Yeah, there's a lot of Jack Nance in this one, who I usually love a lot.
Yeah.
But it's tough not to give it to Ray.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I know. Yeah, it's like
and Leland.
There's other times for Pete.
If you enjoyed this episode of Really Weird Stuff, please take a minute to give us 5 stars on your preferred podcast app, especially Apple and Spotify. If you did not enjoy this episode, no further action is necessary. Follow us on Instagram at Really Weird Stuff Pod, on Blue Sky at Really Weird Stuff, on our website, reallyweirdstuffpod.com, and on YouTube at Really Weird Stuff Pod. Really Weird Stuff, a Twin Peaks podcast, is hosted by Baxter and Amy Green. Music by Angelo Badalamenti, Julie Cruz, and Baxter Brugos. Produced and edited by Divine Betty Media. Thank you for listening. One day the sadness will end.